So we got a 19 on the left side. We got a 17mm socket on the right side. Go ahead and get it on the wrench. Go to a lefty loosey. On this end, we're gonna have a nice little breaker bar. We're just gonna crank it off. Go ahead and ditch the breaker bar. So at this point, once you get a little bit loose, we're gonna go ahead and put the bike up on a front stand. Then we're gonna go ahead and get that nut the rest of the way off. Fully remove the 19mm. We're gonna go ahead and loosen this front axle pinch bolt by hand. And that should allow your axle to, spin a little freer. So I'm just using a little piece of junk acrylic hammer here. Just tap, 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 tap. And then we're gonna find something. I got whatever this fuck thing is. It's not long enough. So at this point, we're gonna go ahead and support the tire. So we're gonna get down on the nappy floor, support the tire with our feetsies. And just try to, let's not drop the bike. Do not do at home. That's what I always say. The axle is spinning. I think it's just a little fucking crooked because my dumbass didn't put it on a rear stand. There we go. Alright. There is our nice greasy fucking axle. And I'll let it kind of fall here. Up there with a spacer. So you got a spacer on each side of the wheel, and the slightly thinner diameter part goes in toward the wheel. So the thicker part, I don't know if you can really see it, but it goes on the outside. And we'll go ahead and clean those up in a minute. For now, we get the wonderful job of finagling this tire out of here. Not too bad. All right. And there you go. That's pulling your front tire off. CBR300R. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray a little bit of, I get one gloved hand. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of old chain lube on a rag here. Don't inhale it. And I'm just gonna wipe down my axle. Oh yeah, baby. A lot of whoo, this stuff. I should open a window. Oh dear God. Hey, you want to get high, man? I gotta move that. That is, oh my God. That right there is the stuff that killed the ozone, man. Jesus. We're gonna clean all this grime off. So, I will be right back. Alright, now that we've successfully gotten all of the burnt on oily shit onto my hands, the reason I'm actually pulling this off in the first place is because I wrecked my motorcycle. And so I wanted to go ahead and check to see if the axle was actually not bent still. And for that, because I'm a juryman of sorts, we have some manual calipers. Great. So, quite honestly, I have about no idea what I'm actually doing here. I'm gonna probably try to use this little micrometer doodly dad and see what we get. I think Honda says it can be 2,000ths, 200ths, I'll put it up on screen, of run out. Obviously I can't properly measure run out here, but I can. So we're at about 5 3/4 and 12. Five 3/4 and 12. 5 3/4 and 12. Because I figure if it's bent at all, the metal will flex and I'll get kind of wonky readings. 5 3/4 and 12. 5 3/4 and 12. 5 3/4 and 12. Alright. I think it's pretty okay. Throw a straight edge, you know, up against it. Yep, looks good to me, boss. No rocker. You know, it's not wobbling on it. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it dandy. And we're going to go ahead and grease these back up. And get that tire back on. So I'm actually also going to be replacing my front tire while I'm doing this. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and let all the air out of our old tire. Make it easier to get off the rim. Wheel rim. Grab a little bit of a tool. Run away from the bees. Fucking yellow jackets, man. Alright, got it up on the wood. Right there. Ugh, fuck. Takes a little bit of gumption. I'm actually gonna try picking my piece of wood a little differently here. Let's try it again. There we go. This goddamn yellow jacket, man. I swear to God. Go away. Like, I'm about ready to actually just smack this thing with a shovel. I'll start punching bees over here. Ah. I think it likes the smell of the rubber air, you know, it smells kind of sweet. So it didn't start floating around until I started letting air out of this. Alright, so our tire's nice and loose. I guess for the sake of camera action, I'll just turn it here. It's kind of hard to get it up on this front tire. It's pretty skinny. I'm just gonna kind of roughly go around and, you make sure we're broken. So once you make sure it's broken all the way around, hopefully you got yourself a set of tire spoons. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, I sort of forgot to do the other side of the bead. Ha ha ha. I'm so smart. SMRT. Smart, smart, smart. This sucks. I got the rotor, you know, I don't wanna. Let's just give it a go. Oh my god. Really does take some gumption. There we go. It takes more force than you would think. You know, you're like trying to be gentle like a pansy and it don't do nothing. You gotta give it the Jerry treatment, man. The Jerry treatment. You gotta use the hammer. Use the hammer method. It's worth noting that I literally wrecked my bike yesterday. And the reason I'm actually changing this tire, besides the fact that it's basically bald, no, not bald, it's just about to the wear tabs, is actually hit hard enough to put a flat spot in it. So I've checked the forks, you know, checked the axle, and now we get to do a tire. So we got it broken all the way around, you know, give it the If you don't have the you're gonna have a bad time. So we're gonna go ahead and put our Amazon special, our China special little rim protectors on here. Because as you can tell by just slamming it on a block of wood, I'm really trying to not mark up these wheels, man. I'd actually rather not, but whatever. It's also worth noting that I did do my rear tire myself too, you know, maybe 1,000 miles ago. But I don't remember how to do this. You know, I'm one of those people, I gotta do something like 5 times before I actually remember what the heck I'm doing. So we're gonna get under the bead there. We're just gonna give her the beans. Hopefully, get our other spoon up in here. Spoonerisms. Yeah, I need to, you know that moment when 5 seconds in you realize you're doing shit wrong? So I got one spoon, kind of settled. We're gonna try to get in another spot here. Alright kids, don't do like me. I know y'all don't do like me. That's probably a good idea. I know y'all don't do like me. Don't do like me. Oh, you think should I put a rap at the end of the video? Yeah, I almost need another one to kind of hook this. I'll try to come a little closer. Come a little closer. There we go. Alright, boys. Just like that, Patty had a cake. Get this new tire on, man. Get some street cred on my moped. Tell you what. You tell me it was a moped? This guy's a... I can't say that word. Once you get it started, it's pretty easy to, you know, just go around with it. I was gonna do my brakes right now at the same time, but my pad's still got like half life, even though I went ahead and bought new brake pads like, you know, 6 months ago. I was like, yeah, I'll just put them on at some point. But... So that was stupid. Alright, so we got this tire kind of at the BITCH point here where, you know, it ain't gonna want to come the rest of the way off, because why would it? So, again, I ain't no expert. I've only ever done this once. But I'm actually going to go ahead and put these little China bits on this side where the tire wants to fall off. Get a wheel protector up on this side, because I'm sure this is how you do it, right? Leave a comment if this is how you do things. That is not how you do that. This is probably not how you do that, huh? Well, if nothing else in this video, you can learn from my stupidity. That's all I can really hope for. You know what? Age-old adage, it ain't stupid if it works. But will it work twice? I don't know. Now is where my agility comes in.
Oh my god, he's so agile.
Ugh. Okay, this is stupid. Let me just put my hand up in here. Yeah, I wonder if I... Actually... Can I flex this anymore? I mean, it's trying. It wants to. But why won't it? Here, we'll put 3 here. That'll get her. Oh yeah, now we're making fucking progress. So yeah, definitely worth noting. I got no idea what I'm doing here. Alright boys, we're back. I did kind of confirm this is sort of more or less how you do it. Yeah, I watched a video to make a video, huh? I trust him! Some real trust me bro stuff going on here. What the fuck was I doing? I just undid everything I was doing, didn't I? Good job, man. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay! Kinda. Yeah, see... Nah, I ain't doing this right. Your boy ain't doing it right. I want to get something on this side. Ha ha ha! Monkey man funny. Oh no! Not the rim! Alright, we're just gonna fucking... See, I'm too gentle with things most of the time. It's like half my problem when working on things is I'm like, gotta be gentle. It's like, nope. I'm gonna blast it with my blaster. Ugh. Yeah, last time I did a tire, I was like, man, I really wish I weighed like 20 more pounds. Ugh. Because I don't. And it seems like it would be helpful if you were like, ugh, fucking big chunkus. There we go. Alright, kids, do like me. And you too could look like me. With a little bit of gumption and an insane amount of luck, you too could look like me. I'm Peggy Hill. So we got this nice little Kenda KM1 11070 R1754 H TL KM001. Some nice stickers. Is it the right size? Hopeful fucking Lee. So let me figure out which way this goes. Shit, which side the rotor go on? Right. So, rotors on the right side. So our super duper tire here, little sport touring guy, it's gonna go this way. Yeah? Yeah, trust me, bro. I know what I'm doing. So Kenda uses this little yellow dot. It's the only mark on the tire. And I haven't really been able to find definitive information on whether that's the heavy spot or the light spot. You know, I have no idea. My other one, I put it cockeyed off the valve stem. You know, so I got my valve stem right here. I put the yellow dot like up here. So I'm just gonna match them this time. They probably don't really freaking matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what seems like everybody else do. And I'm gonna hit it with some good old garage special Windex. Okay. When I did the rear tire, I actually put the tire on the wrong rotation direction first. You know what? I'm actually gonna clean this up real quick. So, just got a couple wet paper towels. We aren't gonna go, you know, too hard in the paint here. We're gonna go like Honda Civic spec wheel cleanliness here. Just kind of some of this gunk off of the tire, you know. Not quite Acura clean. We're going for Honda clean. We're gonna get it all nice and clean. Look, I can see where I nicked my wheel. Is this necessary? I have no idea. Probably not. My wood's trying to run away. So we're gonna call that good. Hopefully we got all the grime, dirt, all that stuff you don't want on your shirt. So we're gonna lay her down. I'm gonna set our tire up. I'm gonna like we'll triple check. So we're gonna go ahead and give her a little. Good thing this fucking bottle works so well. Says it's on. We're gonna go ahead and just choke on some Windex fumes here.
My brain works really good now.
I'm not gonna go too hard in the paint. Not gonna go full hammer method here. Should be fine. It's gonna be. I just did the wrong fucking side, didn't I? No. Why did I turn the tire around? My brain don't work real good, man. So yeah. Where you want? Side up over here. Polyester plus 1-ply steel. Tubeless. That's fucking great for you. Rotation. That's confusing. You know what? If it goes on the wrong way again, then it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my handy dandy guys on here. I guess. Let's see if we can. The fuck is he doing? He don't know. He has no idea what he fucking doing. What is he doing? You know, it's funny. I watched like 2 videos on like how to do this. I'm still like, well, it wants to be started around here. So. I really want to spin this tire though. My yellow dot's over here, my valve stem's over here. I mean, I guess it ain't that big of a deal. You know, I'm not gonna be too kerfuffly about it. It's all gonna get wheel weights anyway, so. No point in sweating it too much. Oh no, my wood is rolling. Yeah, wouldn't I want to do this the other way? No. No, I guess not. What the fuck am I doing? I have no idea. Leave a comment if you know what I'm doing. I don't know, man. I just need to get the power out. Yeah, see, I just forget how to do this. And I'm not real good at following instructions. Because I feel like I need to get a wrench up over here. Maybe I just do that, huh? Just kind of blast it. Blastoid! Yeah, just nice dirty hands on the rotor. Why not? Yeah, maybe if I... God damn it, you! You cockney twat! Oh. Ow! Boy, howdy. This is fun. This is where I start wishing that I had like 20 more pounds of meat on my bones. Grandma always said I didn't eat enough. Her damn sure.
2 hours later.
So I think my problem might be that I was trying to bite it from the inside instead of the outside like I should have been. So we're gonna try to do that. And we're actually gonna reach around, give it the old reach around, and try to use these things, man. Whatever Chinese, like, they do not open. They just like immediately close. So trying to get them in like these tighter spots is really fucking hard because it just closes right on you. So I think I want that there. I'm gonna try to get a third one on here right now. It's actually my biggest complaint with the China Special here is you just can't get them to fucking like actually get on the dang rim.
Stop it. Get some help.
That hair will forever be inside of my tire. Assuming I can ever... Like what the fuck? And my knee is bruised from a motorcycle accident, which is definitely not helping my bad time here that I am having. I'm having a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, see, I just don't have the mass to... It is worth noting that these Kenda tires, these Sport Tours, are incredibly stiff. Like, these are very, very, very stiff tires. They make a CBR300 look like a plushie. I am obviously doing something wrong. This is just not happening. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is something, isn't it? Fucking knee hurts. This tire is incredibly stiff. Like, it ain't take no prisoners. Kind of stiff, you know. Ha! Ha ha! Never surrender. Never to Kenda. I'm getting a little bit exhausted here. You know, fighting with this fucking thing. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this on. Listen, I hurt right now from wrecking und motorcycle. I'm just not having a good time. You know, I'm like a $1.60, $1.65, so all my weight on it barely moves it. It's insane.
It's insanity.
Oh, what the fucking spider, bro? Hell no. Fuck out of here. I don't know, I guess I'll try to start on this side since I just got that. Wait, no, because that's... Yo, what am I doing? I have no idea. Like, it's just... I can't move the dang thing. I'm a little bit over trying to use these wheel protectors. Come on, you fucker. This is the real world struggle that other people are not going to show you. That's why you're still watching this, right? You want to see how far insanity can take you. You want to know. How far one man can fall when it comes to installing a Kentucky M1. Actually seems to be a decent tire. I put one on the rear. It's okay. It's definitely not as sporty as, you know, a GPR or whatever. But I don't think anybody would expect it to be. If you do, well, I don't know what to tell you. Because, yeah, if you were doing this with a, you know, easier tire to install, you'd probably have a better time. You know, if you were doing it. Oh, I'm happy that I didn't hit the rotor. Don't do like me, kids. Yeah, see, like this angle here, that is, something ain't quite right. I almost need like a third person to come and stand right outside. I struggled with this a lot on the rear tire. Arabelle's getting me. So that's one thing, man. If you decide to put sport touring or whatever, you know, tires on a bike instead of your standard, you know, sport radial type whatevers, be prepared. They're more difficult to install. 100% more difficult to install. And I'm exhausted, and I'm tired, and I'm flustered by this. Right now, I just want it to be on. Beyond. Step off. Beyond step off. Behind the scenes of step off. Yeah, who needs a rotor anyway? I don't want to, you know, hurt the tire. I'm making like literally zero progress here. But yeah, man, this is, I'm like sweating out here, man. This is the real world struggle that most people ain't gonna show you. That sounded healthy. See if I can grab this other one. Man, I feel like just is not cooperating. Look, it's got horns now. This is, I can ride it like this, right, coach? Right, boss? This is how we do it. Easy. I can't push that tire down like at all. Like it is fucking stiff. I actually say the rear was easier because it's got, you know, it's got more depth, more aspect ratio or whatever, and gives you a little more meat to sit on. Yeah, I can't move that, man. I'm gonna hurt the tire. I don't know. You know, maybe I just need to use the fucking hammer method, huh? Something. Ugh. Ugh. I am warrior. Made in Taiwan. I don't know why. I thought Kendo was a Korean company. Probably are. After all, if Ford can be Chinese, then Kendo can be Taiwanese. Taiwanese. Ah. Ah. We out here, boys. We doing it. Moto life. Sucks. Cause you know what, man? Ain't nobody there to help you get your fucking tire on. Hey, boys. I think we did it. Almost. Yo! We are the champions! Now this is what I did last time. And then I realized that I put the tire on the wrong fucking direction. Alright, well, I've been fighting this issue. We're on two different spots of this tire. One on the other side, one on this side. It does not want to seat, so I've got like, you know, 1,000,000 pounds of air pressure in here. Not really, it's like 32. And so to get it out, I got it to pop on the other side. I'm just sticking a tire spoon in here and just kind of trying to pry it out, you know? Just kind of try to pry it out. It's kind of spooky when it popped because I wasn't actually expecting this to work, but get down up in there, get a little aggressive with it. Just kind of try to drag it out. Drag it out. With an insane amount of luck. It's coming. Oh. I'm not a window. So just like that. After like a solid half an hour of trying to figure that out, all I had to do was dig it out. And that's where experience is worth a lot. Experience that I don't have. So if you're ever fighting with the Bead and it looks a little warbly and it's kind of not seating right there, just try taking something like a tire spoon and just digging it out. We'll go ahead and see what kind of pressure we're at here. We're still at 32, so that's good enough for me. I'm going to tear our sticker up. Man, I don't know if I would, only certified trained professionals should attempt to mount motorcycle tires and only use proper tire mounting equipment. Injury, death, yeah. If I cared about those things, I wouldn't be riding a motorcycle, would I? So, next step's going to be go ahead and just add some grease to these bearings, clean them up, grease the axle. So I guess I'll see you in a second here. Alright. Time to grease us a bearing up a little bit. So what I got here is just good old, kind of generic, you know, red, high pressure, high temperature, whatever, red grease. I think it's made by the same people that make WD-40. The WD Corporation. I don't know, they might actually have like a real name. Just gonna finger my bearing. Definitely don't feel any catching, no nothing like that. So I'm just gonna take a good old little bit of this stuff and just whip, 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 whip. just grease up where that axle's gonna be at. You know, maybe just rub it around the rubber here so it collects all the dirt. Wipe it off with our little rag here. Really wish I had more gloves than one. I probably got something around here. I figure if I get a little grease around this seal, it'll just help that seal not let any water and stuff in. On the flip side, it will attract all the dirt ever made. So, double-edged sword. Got a little paper towel in case I need it. Flip it over. I'm so strong. Strong like a bee strong. Got more street cred on a moped than a 50 cent could get in a Mopar. Really put salt in my sugar, y'all. Only got a motorcycle, cause I can't afford a car. But I get more street cred on a moped than 50 Cent could get in a Mopar. More street cred. Maybe I should actually flush that out. And that'll be my end of video wrap. Yep, Aaron. Turning pretty good. I wouldn't worry about it. Bike's got about 15,500 miles on it. I don't know when you're supposed to do tire bearings or anything, but I'm sure it couldn't hurt. But I'll tell you, I ain't gonna be the one to do it, at least not right now. Maybe in another 5K when I finally get around to the valve check. You know, it runs, it drives, don't mess with the good thing. Should I say rides? Alright, so that's, you know, good a frickin' enough for me. So I guess I'll see you back over at the table to lubricate the axle. Well, I apologize if this is super blurry, but I don't know how to work cameras. See, oh, there's an autofocus? Are you kidding me? This thing's been... Well, I'm real sorry for the blurry footage earlier. Apparently this thing's been on manual focus. What idiot put it on there? So I'm gonna try to keep the axle... Now I get to get my other hand dirty. I'm gonna try to keep this axle and spacers pretty clean, since that's where your axle's gonna be riding dirty. So let's take a pinch of grease, just kind of bleep, 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 bleep. Get it all nice and goopy. It'll spit out any excess, you know, it's kind of whatever. Honestly, you could probably half-ass it even more. You could do half of the half-ass. Make sure there's a decent helping, you know, nice film of grease on here. I'm not sure if this part actually rides on anything, but we'll go ahead and just get her greased up, and I guess I'll see y'all back over at the bike. So I'm gonna go ahead and carry my spacers and my axle over. Set them down here on the dirt floor. Alright, let me go ahead and just whoop, 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 whoop. Might actually grab my rag. This rag was so pretty when I started this thing. So will it legitimately just autofocus on? That is amazing! I didn't know how to work the autofocus, so I have shot a lot of blurry footage. My bad. Well, it's kind of half. Take a rag in there, and then we'll grab our grease. Our super duper grease that I use on basically everything besides brakes. Actually, I probably won't film it, but odds are I'll probably go ahead and grease the brake pins. The slide pins. I got some brake grease over there, but that's pretty self-explanatory. Maybe if I ever do the brakes, if I do the brakes, I'll film that. I don't know. I'm sure this video will have all of one view. If somebody skipped through 90% of my ramblings. Alright, now's where I find out. Did I put the tire on the right fucking line? Oh, bollocks! Hold up, folks! We gotta balance the tire. I'll be right back. Well then, huh? I almost need like the rear axle. Alright, I'll be right back when I figure out how to do this. Whoops! So I got pretty lucky. I got my little Jimmy rig set up here. And I actually forgot to pull off the wheel weights that were already on the wheel. And it's like spooty. Which is kind of insane. I mean, this is a little crooked. But like, this is better than I could ever get it. I can tell that the heaviest spot is right about here. When I sit here and spin it and everything. But it's pretty spooty. So I think I got uber lucky, and the wheel weights that were already on there closely matched. So I think the yellow spot on a Kenda tire is indeed the lightest point. Because if it was the heaviest, this should be, you know, sinking down, but I don't know, man. It worked. Alright. We got our wheel here. We're going to try to stick our spacers back in. Again, as far as I can tell, I think these are identical in height, diameter. So yeah, I'll fucking send it. If it ain't right, I'll find out real quick, that's for sure. Find out right quick. So I put the striped ends in. That seemed to work better. Which are probably the thin ends. Now we're going to try to hoist this up. I already got the rotor in the caliper. Hold it up with my feet. Grab our... I kind of halfway re-greased things again just because I'm a sucker for grease. And we're going to try... Oh yeah, weird. Are we cockeyed? No, I'm tripping out. Because of the... I'm going to keep giving us little love taps here. Hopefully it, root beer! Now we're at 19 for this side. Doop, 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 doop. I'm going to tighten up the pinch bolt a little bit, just by hand here. Honda's manual actually says to pump the shocks, you know, several times before actually tightening down the pinch bolt. So that's what I'm going to do, because that's what Honda say to do. That's what our Lord and Savior Honda says to do. So, alrighty tighty, we're going to snug this up just a couple of inches first. Okay, now, so we got our torque wrench out here. Now the Honda spec for the axle here is 44 foot-pounds. So that's what we got her clicking on. Ugh. 1,000,001 clicks. That actually doesn't feel super tight. I don't know, sue me. I'm gonna go to like 48. That is really gonna make any difference. Yeah, not really. So that's Honda spec. I'm actually gonna go to 50. Don't do like me. It just doesn't really feel, I mean, I do have a lot of leverage here with this thing, so I think that's probably fine. So I'm just gonna snug the pinch bolt before I set it down. Like, not even snug, but just, you know, to where it starts to actually grab anything at all. It actually kind of already is. Oh, listen to that purr. How to tell if you got crap all over your rotor while changing the tire. It's not too bad. Oh. So we're gonna go ahead and set her down and pump the brakes. So I say to hold the front brake, pump the shock, you know, oh look, a few times. Oh, that's my kickstand. We're bumping on that. You know, maybe we'll roll it. Just go ahead and hook up the brakes. Let the shocks kind of do their thing. Then we'll go ahead and tighten up the pinch bolt. So Honda spec for this pinch bolt, 16 foot-pounds. I don't know if this thing will even register 16 foot-pounds. That's very, like that is very, very low. Small bolt though, small bolt. So I'm actually gonna give it the hand feel here. Just give it a couple. Feels pretty okay. We'll go ahead and, now that it's been wallowed around a bit, I'm going to go back up to 48 foot-pounds. Spec is 44, but if you know the rules, you can break them. And I just pinched my hand in there. I'm gonna get up all in your way right now because I'm pretty over filming this at all. Make sure we're good to go. And there you have it. We have but one last thing to do. That's to put our valve stem cap back on here. And probably clean up these wheels now. You know, give them a wipe down so they're greasy. So that's it, y'all. That's tire removal, tire on there. At some point here, I'll probably go try to get my front brake stop grinding. Might grease up a caliper, I don't know, we'll see. That's all for now, folks.